Okay, in this video we're going to show you how to generate reports and also how to create maybe a distribution group where you can add users to that group and then schedule a report to be emailed to everybody in that particular group. So the first thing we're going to do is go into Manage Server and just make sure that our report scheduler service is enabled and running, because you're not going to get very far without that. So that's the first thing to check. The next thing is we're going to go to Reports and Run or Schedule a Report. Okay, this is where all your reports are. They're all canned reports. We're adding more and more reports practically every day. And you'll see here you've got CSV options. There are more of those being added every day. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to show you how to quickly generate a report. So you just click on anything, activity reports, run by obviously whoever's logged in, a start date and an end date. You can select whatever you want in there. Users, you can leave it as all. If you want to just generate a report for a specific user, you can do. We're just going to leave it at all. Schedule a report, you can do it hourly, daily, weekly, monthly, or just once. I'm just going to do a one-off report. PDF, what format you want. Like I said, we do the CSVs anyway, but normally by default it's set to PDF. When it's first run, I'm going to go back to distribution group in a little while, and we click OK. So here you can see that report number or job number 61, which is my report that I've just done. Frequency is once, gives me my my period and status. Now here it's going to start in a minute. It will start showing that it's running. There it goes now. So it's showing that it's running, and then eventually it will finish, and we'll be able to open that report up and view it. So here it is here. Gives me the date, so it's today's date, job number 61, detailed activity by user. We open it up, and here it is. This is the report that you'll see. So you basically by breakdown by user, and that's it. It's as easy as that. In reports, if you go to reports, this is where everything is kept. So every report that you generate is kept here, is stored here. You can delete reports if you want, just by clicking on a delete button, and that will get rid of reports. So it will keep it, up to date and nice and clean. I just want to quickly talk about live usage. Live usage is a screen that basically refreshes sort of maybe every 10 seconds, and it gives you basically a breakdown of who's printing what as it's actually happening. Here you can see that it's giving you what device you printed to, what user, if you had a cost account, how many copies, whether it's simplex or duplex, color or black and white, and so on and so on. And then how many pages. This is good if you're testing, and like I've been doing on this system, I test, which is why you see a lot of stuff that's missing and things like that. But it's good for testing, because the moment you print from a queue, from one of our managed queues, whether it's just a network printer or actually a managed MFP, the information will appear here, and you can see straight away whether that job printed out correctly or not. Okay, next thing we're going to do is go under users and groups, and we're going to set up a group quickly. As you can see, there's a group already there, and I'll just hit the plus sign, give the group a name, test, give it a description, and we'll just say test group for reporting. Once you've done that, you want to select your group subtype. Now this is you got to be careful here, because it's not, I know it says reporting, but you're not actually going to select a reporting group. Reporting group is for administration purposes only. Here you've got distribution, because that's exactly what it is. It's a distribution group. We're going to go and click OK, because you're distributing the report out basically. So here you can see we've got marketing. So we're going to go test, and we're going to click on some members, and here we can shift and click and add all of those in there. Then click on save. So members updated. So basically everybody in this group, in the test group, when I schedule run a report, is going to get a copy of that report in whatever format I choose. So let's go back into schedule reports. Let's go back into, and we're going to do another report, detailed activity by user. And this time we're going to leave everything as it is. We're going to search by all, and this time we're going to go down and click on the test group that I just created, and we're going to click again OK. It's going to take us back in here. Now you can see my job number is now 62. It's going to schedule, so it's going to run, sorry, in a minute. It will change to running, and it's already done it. And what it's done now, my job number 62, is it's actually emailed it out to people. So I guess what I need to show you as well, before you set up, or you can do this after you've set up a group, but before you run a report, is you're obviously going to have to put in here your email address. So you just go into settings and click in email alerts, and here you would put in your SMTP server addresses and a mailbox user. That could be me. You could just create a mailbox user called reports@roiprintmanager.com, for instance, and the email that you get, at the moment we've got it set at ALF, but the email that you get will come in from whoever you've put up there. So in our case, it's going to come in, the report's going to come in from ALF at roiprintmanager.com, and you probably just heard my email just come in. I'll just double click that. There it is from ALF, and there's my detailed activity report. It tells me who it's run by, at what time, and for the attention of me, because I'm actually part of that group. So just make sure that you've got everything in here that you need to. You can test the SMTP settings. Once you've done that, you can then select your groups, go back into reporting, and select your groups, and it gets emailed, and that's it. It's as simple as that.